The rain was relentless that night, soaking through the city streets and chilling every passerby to the bone. Under the awning of an old, shuttered cafe, Claire huddled with her thin coat pulled tightly around her. She hadn't eaten since morning. The worn backpack beside her held all she owned in the world, which wasn't much, just a change of clothes, a few toiletries, and a tattered notebook she scribbled her thoughts in when the nights got too lonely. She was used to being invisible. People walked past without looking, or worse, looked with pity before quickly averting their gaze. That was until a sleek black car rolled to a stop in front of her. The passenger window lowered, and a man's voice, smooth, deep, and commanding, cut through the sound of the rain. "You," he said simply. "Come here." Claire hesitated. The man inside was immaculately dressed, his suit tailored to perfection, his eyes sharp and assessing. He looked like he had never known a day of hunger in his life. She stepped closer, unsure whether to run or listen. "Are you talking to me?" she asked, her voice small against the thrum of the rain. "Yes," he replied. "I have an offer for you." The absurdity of it made her blink. She had nothing. What could she possibly have that a man like him wanted? Before she could ask, he leaned forward, resting his elbow on the window frame. "I need someone to pretend to be my girlfriend. For one night. I'll pay you $5,000. Her breath caught. "What?" "You heard me," he said, unfazed by her disbelief. "One night. A charity gala. Smile, hold my arm, look convincing. That's all." Claire's first instinct was to laugh. This had to be some kind of scam. But the look in his eyes wasn't playful. It was calculated, serious, and slightly desperate. Still, she folded her arms. "And why me? You could hire an actress or anyone better suited." He gave a faint smirk. "Because I need someone who doesn't come from my world. Someone who won't try to turn this into a negotiation for more. And you look like you could use the money." Her pride flared. She hated that he saw her situation so clearly. Yet $5,000 was more than she had ever seen in one place. That could mean food, a roof over her head, maybe even a chance to start over. "I don't know," she murmured. He reached into his jacket and pulled out a sleek black business card. "My driver will wait for 10 minutes. Get in the car if you agree. If not, I'll find someone else." The window rolled up, leaving her staring at her own reflection in the rain-slicked glass. Her heart pounded. She could walk away and spend another night in the cold, or she could take a risk. Against every ounce of logic, she found herself climbing into the back seat. The car smelled faintly of leather and expensive cologne. He didn't smile when she entered, he just nodded. "Good. I'm Nicholas Hale." "Claire," she said softly. The driver pulled away, the city blurring past as Nicholas explained the terms. She would have to wear something appropriate, which he would provide. They would arrive together, stay for 3 hours, and leave together. No one was to know she was being paid. In return, she'd walk away with cash in hand. At a luxury apartment high above the city, Nicholas handed her a dress. It was deep emerald silk, soft and heavy in her hands. "It'll fit," he said, and somehow, it did. He provided heels, simple jewelry, even had a stylist tidy her hair. When she stepped out, she hardly recognized herself in the mirror. Nicholas gave her a single glance. No gasp, no double take, but his gaze lingered for a second longer than necessary before he turned away. "Let's go." At the gala, the glittering chandeliers and murmurs of the wealthy made Claire feel like she had stepped into another world. She clung to Nicholas's arm, smiling when he introduced her, nodding politely when people asked how they met. Every time she faltered, his subtle squeeze of her hand steadied her. They danced once, under the curious eyes of the room. "You're doing well," he murmured, his hand warm at her waist. "You're a good liar," she teased quietly. He smiled faintly. "It's necessary in my world." Hours later, when they finally left, the cool night air hit her like a relief. In the car, Nicholas handed her a small envelope. Inside was exactly what he'd promised. She stared at it, then at him. "Why me, really?" For the first time, his guarded expression softened. "Because tonight, I didn't want a performance. I wanted real." The car stopped near the old cafe where he had found her. She stepped out, clutching the envelope, her heart heavier than she expected. She told herself it was just a transaction, but part of her wondered if it was the beginning of something neither of them had planned.